Hi, Desiree. This is Christina. Thank you for taking my message yesterday. So this is a website I was mentioning to you about, or the website. This is the video I was mentioning to you about on offering some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. So I did a little bit of research. I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So, as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they're going to go to Google and type in a keyword. And for your instance, your future consumer is going to type in like tree removal, tree service, tree trimming. Whenever we see a location at the end of that, so like Schuylkill County or Pottsville, that tells us that that is a buyer intent keyword. That is a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away. So they have that higher buyer intent, right? They're looking for the service to be done now. And based on convenience, when they do a search, the companies that are listed here, this is an ad right here, and these are ads as well, and they're okay to run, but typically they're not like a local, because I know these guys are Chambersburg. Typically they're not in the local area. And if somebody has an ad blocker, excuse me, on their phone or tablet, computer, they're not going to come up. What's most important is to be listed here within the Google Map Pack. That's what this section is called right here. Now, based on convenience, because this consumer is looking for this service to be done right away, they're going to be contacting those three companies first because, again, they're convenient, they're listed first, they're more visible, they're going to get the most clicks and essentially the most leads, right? And you guys are listed in the top position there. That's absolutely perfect. That's what you want. So it looks like you guys are dominating your local market, which is perfect. You guys got reviews on there. Everything is great. Now, this section right here, this is what we call the organic listings. Now, these are websites that have that. So Google likes to see a requirement on a homepage of a minimum of 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage. And that's what we call content. And what drives the content are the keywords. So as you see here, like tree service, Schuylkill County. Now, I know this is Yelp, but ideally for any website, those keywords that you have on there. So, like, say for instance, like tree removal, Schuylkill County. If you have that all over your homepage, you're going to rank for that search result, right? Google sees you as a preferred website, so they know how to rank you, right? And again, that's what drives the content. And if you have that keyword all over your homepage, you're going to rank for that keyword. Now, again, I know we see a lot of like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and I did some research. And that's mainly because the tree service companies in your area, majority of them don't have websites, right? And if they do, they don't have the keywords on there. Now, I did see here, you guys are kind of listed within the bottom area, and you have that tree service, Schuylkill County, so that's why you're able to rank because you have the keyword in your title, right? But you don't, and you have tree service, but you don't have the actual keyword or buyer intent keyword on your homepage, and I'll show you that here briefly. And it is really important to be listed, excuse me, within the top three position here and here. So both sections, because that get your company more visible, right? And when consumers sees you listed in both sections, they see you as more credible, right? They see you listed in both areas. They see your name twice. So you have a higher chance, a higher percentage of getting the most business out of all the companies listed on in the entire search result, right? So that's what you really want to focus on is getting listed within both sections. Now, um, let me just show you here. Okay, so your website as we see here, there's that keyword right there, right? And the only thing I would suggest, so you guys got, looks like posts. It might be like your Google My Business post, which is still great. You have them on there because it gives content and you have reviews on there. That's perfect. Consumers love seeing reviews on websites and as well as project photos too. Perfect. The only thing I would suggest is to get, now I know this is considered content, but you really want to have like actual content, not necessarily post. You want to have content on there again with that minimum of 1,500 to 2,000 words with keywords in there. So like in your instance, tree service, Schuylkill County or Pottsville, so that you rank within the organic listings higher. Now, what would help to broaden your customer outreach so that you're more visible in other service areas? So, like Jim Thorpe or Allentown or Selinsgrove, what have you. I don't know what your service area is, but a lot of our clients that are tree service companies and some of our, well, all of our septic system companies, plumbers, um, trash collection clients. So companies that have that really broad customer outreach, what helps them rank within multiple areas is that they'll have a menu here and it'll be service areas. And they'll have a separate page for each of those areas where it has content on there and then the keywords according to that area, right? And then also I would suggest to have a menu where it says services and have a separate page. We call them back pages. Have a back page of, like, say, tree service, tree removal, tree trimming, stump grinding if you guys do that, emergency tree removal. So you're able to rank for those search results. So if somebody even searches like emergency tree removal near me, you're going to come up for that search result, right? And that's if that's something, I would suggest if you really want to kind of broaden your customer outreach and you want to get more leads for your business, that would be my suggestion to really help optimize your website. And I just wanted to look quickly because I know you guys are because you're listening to the top of the Google Map Pack for your area. I just wanted to see if you were coming up for, like, say, Jim Thorpe, because I know that's not too far from you guys. I just wanted to see here. And I don't see you guys. Okay, so you definitely want to be on the first page because 98% of consumers do not go past the first page when looking for a company to contact, especially a service-driven consumer. Okay, I just want to look here quickly. Okay, no. So that, again, that would be my suggestion. I think if you do those things to your website, that'll really help you rank for, especially when people do those search results like near me. That'll really help, again, broaden your customer outreach. Now, I wanted to look. Okay, so I don't think you guys, no, I looked and you guys weren't listed within Allentown either. So let me show you a little bit of what I mean by getting the right keywords on your website, what can happen to help you, again, broaden that customer outreach. So this is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits. So this shows me like a behind the scenes of what's going on behind a website. And as you can see here, this is the Google Power Rating. This is definitely on the low scale. This is usually it's 100 scale. And we really want to get this beefed up, right? So that you're able to come up more within the organic listings. And the reason for that is because you only have 2 keywords on there. And the keywords that are coming up, even though they're tree service and landscape, they're not specific to your local area, right? So getting those right keywords on there, like we talked about, getting more content will really help beef up that power rating with Google. Okay. And I just want to show you an example here. So this is a top competitor in the Allentown area. Now, again, I don't know if you guys want to broaden your, or even maybe you service that area already. But if you want to start dominating the Allentown area, because that is a high populated area, it's about an hour away. But there's more customers, right? Same thing with Harrisburg. But I don't know if that's something that you want for your business. And that's why I don't really have, I know you asked about price lists. I don't have like general service packages with the price list because in my opinion, I really like to focus on each individual business, what their specific goals are, what their needs are. We get a game plan together, and that's how I get a price list together. Because I have clients in San Diego, Colorado Springs, all throughout the Northeast. So they're all in different locations. So they all have different service areas and they're all different service-based businesses or just businesses in general. So like a tree service company are going to have different needs than a winery, right? So that's why I don't really have a general price list, to be honest with you. I really focus on each individual company and kind of go from there. So, that's something we can talk about, if it's something that you're interested in. But so that's why I don't know if you guys want to start heading into the Allentown or Harrisburg market. And I'll kind of show you a little bit of my research here. So again, this is an Allentown competitor. Their website's okay, right? But they have all the content and the keywords on their website, especially their homepage. Now, taking a look at what's going on the behind the scenes, as you can see here, they're ranking okay with Google. They have 147 keywords on their website, and this is the amount of traffic that they're getting every month based on having those keywords, right? So they're coming up within their search results. This is the amount of people that's reaching out to them every month. Okay. New customers. Now, just based on these numbers right here, I really feel, because these are based on the low scale, we would be able to outrank these guys without any problem. It would be pretty easy because we tend to, our kind of a plan of attack as we focus on this area right here. This is what, it's kind of like a shout out, right? So any website, blogs, directories that have your website URL. So if a customer clicks on it, they're going to get directed back to your website, or any consumer, not necessarily a customer, excuse me, they're going to get directed to your website. So again, it's kind of like a shout out. And we really see the competitors in the area. We match what they have, and then we beat them by 100. So that really helps outrank them pretty quickly. So that's a lot. It's kind of like, again, kind of our plan of attack that we do for a majority of our clients to help outrank the competitors. Now, this is something that I wanted to show you if you want to start tapping into the Harrisburg market, because it is a higher populated area. There's more customers, right? So there's more leads, more work. About an hour away, but I don't know if you know what your travel distance is, what your service areas are, but I just want to show you. So this is the amount of people that's searching for tree removal, Harrisburg, every month. And this number right here shows me that it's on the low scale, so it would be able to rank for this keyword pretty quickly. And I just wanted to show you here. So this is one of the top competitors coming up in the search results for the Harrisburg area. Now, as you can see, like their website's okay, but let me just show you here. My internet's not going to take too long. There we go. So as you can see here, right, even though they're ranking pretty good for the keywords, overall their scale's pretty low. So we would be able to outrank them pretty quickly. Now looking at the keywords, now take a look at this. So tree service Harrisburg. There's 250 people searching for that every month. They're in the top position. And their scale is pretty low as far as like their scores, right? That I just showed you. We would be able to outrank them really easily. Tree removal Harrisburg, 150 people every month. They're in the top position. Tree trimming, right? So you get the idea. If you want to start tapping into that market, there's definitely some leads that we would be able to get for you guys pretty easily. Just because whenever we see the numbers of, again, what's going on the behind the scenes of their website, this website would be pretty easy to outrank. Even though this number is pretty high, we really focus on this number right here as kind of our main target. Okay. And as you can see here, they get 66 new leads every month. So again, I just wanted to offer this video just to show you some suggestions on what you can do, some things you can do on your own. But if you want some assistance with that, or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. We can definitely chit chat and get a game plan together on specifically what you want to do for your business. And we can kind of go from there. But ideally, I do these videos to educate business owners on how important it is to really optimize your website and the potential of really broadening your customer outreach can do for your business. So again, if you have any questions, reach out anytime. I'd be happy to talk. But I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I hope you found this helpful, and take care. Bye-bye.